this class, USS Ticonderoga, was commissioned in January 1983. Ticonderoga and her sister ships have already proven themselves operationally throughout the world. They have established themselves as indispensable ships in today's Navy and the Navy of the future. Like all Aegis cruisers, Normandy is a quality ship of great capability. Building her has required the combined efforts of many individuals, both within and outside the Navy. All have worked with dedication, professionalism, and a spirit of cooperation. Normandy will carry to sea the proud distinction of a Bath-built ship.
In the name of the United States Navy, I name you Normandy. May God guard you and guide you and all who serve on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vice Admiral Joseph S. Donnell III will now place Normandy in commission.
In accordance with the directions of the Chief of Naval Operations to place this ship in commission on the 9th of December, it's my great honor and privilege to commission the USS Normandy CG 60. God bless the captain and God bless all who will serve in her for years to come. Commander Conrad, post the colors and break the commissioning pennant.
Aye, aye, sir. Ship's company, present hunt. Rear Admiral Wayne E. Meyer, United States Navy, retired, Father of Aegis, will honor this ceremony by presenting the long glass to the first watch. Captain, the watch is set.
Very well. Call the crew to quarters and bring Normandy to life.
Aye, sir. Bandmaster, sound off. Normandy crew members, man your ship.
Precinct and the Bay Ridge American Legion Post were kind enough to put this together.
And weren't they great in doing that? Walking in and watching the kids enjoying their time up here, just been super. But then again, I think the police force in New York City is the world's best, and I couldn't be any more pleasant with those guys. So and ladies. So thank you so much, and have a Merry Christmas.
Here. Thank you, Joe. That's it.
All right.
I'd like to wish all the children a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And bring that ship back here as fast as you can. We need the home port.
I have a statement by the President of the United States. The liberation of Kuwait has begun. In conjunction with the forces of our coalition partners, the United States has moved under the code name Operation Desert Storm to enforce the mandates of the United Nations Security Council. As of 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Operation Desert Storm forces were engaging targets in Kuwait and Iraq. President Bush will address the nation at 9 o'clock p.m. tonight from the Oval Office. I'll try to get you more as soon as we can. Thank you very much.
This is a letter to my father. Dear Dad, I'd like to tell you that I know what you're going through, but I can't. What I can tell you is how proud I am of you and how much I miss you. The time has been going by pretty fast because I'm keeping myself busy with school and other activities. I can't wait until the ship returns. But from what I can read and hear, it may be some time before you can return home. But each day deepens my understanding for your important mission. Well, hopefully you'll be home by summer. Be safe. I love you, Dad, and I want to let you know that you are my hero. Here is a message from your kids.
Show everybody at home. We love you, Dad. Show everybody on the stage. Show our professional officials here. Let you. Give me a hand. Let's go here.
Specially selected Western journalists being led around specially selected Baghdad neighborhoods by Iraqi escorts to see bomb damage caught an extraordinary scene overhead with their cameras today. This is a cruise missile coming in across the sky of the Iraqi capital. Target unknown. One journalist said that all told he counted 5 of these cruise missiles flying by overhead. Such extraordinary pictures. We're going to re-rack it and show it to you again one more time here.
They came streaking past, following the same track.
This cruise comes from a very long way away. As we say, we don't quite know what target it hit.
This isn't the first time you've escorted a ship in, is it?
No.
No, done
This is the second
dozen
time.
times?
I think it's the second time. Isn't it, Larry? Is this the second time we gave you?
For the North, this is the third time at New York's bravest, the finest, and bravest fire department in the entire world. The best.
The entire world.
About it.
And the biggest and best.
This is
fire
their third, Frank. Third salute to our Navy fleet, the second time for our glorious Normandy. We're also kind enough to do the salute to the USS Scott that came back from the Gulf.
That did Scott too, right?
Give the fire department a hand, fellas.
All right.
Stand here. Hold the grab down and grab down. Okay. Come down. Just hold them down.
Normandy, this is Larry Morris speaking. Welcome back to New York to all.
Larry, this is Normandy. Didn't think we'd want to hear your voice again, but it's a pleasant sound. And thank you.
Welcome home. Welcome home. I don't need any wise crap jokes. Would you guys come back and take your wives and save my life, will you?
This is Normandy. You loved every minute of it, Larry.
All right, guys. All right, here's what's going down. First off, to Captain Joe, his beloved wife Teresa says, "Dear Joe, this is your day. Be calm and be nice to all." Okay, we got the firefighter and the fireboat archer. Tell everybody all the firefighters are on their own time. There's no overtime with the city. And we got some chiefs on board here, and they're doing it for the Navy. So we got 2 fireboats to do the salute. We're ready to guide you in.
Okay. Welcome home, USS Normandy. Go. This is Normandy. Appreciate the welcome home, and we'll be standing by 1316 for your salute. This is Normandy.
Okay, listen, Normandy, bear with me. We are filming our own film for this historic day. We have a film crew on the firefighter. We got a film crew overlooking Fort Thompson. And we got film crews on the pier. We're doing our own production. New York City Transit Police Department, pipes and drums in position.
And Larry, the captain is looking forward to it. Over.
Also advised the Captain Inspector Petronti, 120th Precinct, was kind enough to get the New York City Police Honor Guard, which will meet the ship with a company of 30 police officers.
Lots of handcuffs.
This is Normandy, that's super. Over.
Fort Hamilton's ready with signs, flags, and 21-gun salute. You got that?
And this is Normandy, Roger. We copied from Fort Hamilton. That was relayed to us by Navy New York. Over.
Also, Governor's Island patrol boats will be coming out with their welcome home signs. All the friends at Governor's Island, all the Coast Guard is ready. You got that?
This is Normandy, copy all. Over.
Also advise everybody, our beloved wives did a terrific job. They have signal flags on Battery Weed. The identification, take a look at it. Welcome home, U.S. Normandy. We love you. So keep your eyes open for everybody. The wives put that up. The flags were obtained with the assistance of the USS Seattle. Did you copy?
This is Normandy, Roger, copy. Over.
I am about to aboard the police speedboat to go back to the pier so we can get everybody orchestrated over there. Would you ask the captain if he has any messages for pier side?
Yeah, firefighter, this is Normandy from the captain to relay. It's great to be back home. Over.
someone. As soon as we get that signal, either one of the Ghostbusters or one of the
She's 18 months. That one's 2 weeks. 2 weeks?
delivered today or tomorrow. Right there with this picture. Delivered.
You gotta pardon this.
The tug off. This brow is gonna move.
I can't describe the feeling. Now she's gonna cry.
Just a minute while they let the tug go.
What's her name?
This is Amanda Elizabeth Jackson.
What, sir?
Amanda Elizabeth Jackson.
How do you feel to see her for the first time?
I'm thrilled to death. I can't describe how I feel right now.
Is she everything you thought she'd be?
Is this your first child?
Yes, she is.
Have you been thinking about seeing the baby the whole time you were there?
Oh yeah. Brian Jackson, sonar technician, first class.
Arnold Jackson.
Brian.
Jackson.
This is my wife Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. How you spell Brian?
B-R-Y-A-N. Thank you.
Some orderly fashion.
Hold on. Mother miss
Barbara, you made the film. Hi. Hey, Grandpa. You're great. You're great. Scotty, my family on? Okay. Everyone's getting told? Hey, what the hell are you doing here?
How you doing? How you doing?
You interviewed the
Yeah, we talked to this your wife before. How's it feel to be back together with your family here?
It feels great, you know. It's a good birthday here.
Love you and support all the people to America. We love you. Support us, great. We're number one. We are number one. Normandy. Dirty ass Katie.
Captain America. See that Pepsi can you have? Like that. That's what he can. It's amazing. So what?
Oh, there he is! Oh, God.
They sent me up to this one.
You have just set forth a very enviable record, one of achievement, one of excellence. Your performance in Desert Storm was simply fantastic. I can only say, Joe, to you and every single member of your crew, we're very, very proud of you, and we're very thankful for the tremendous job you did. Thanks very much. Thank you very much, everyone.
Now I'd like to introduce a supporter that's been with us from the start. She's certainly been one of our strongest supporters, Congresswoman Molinari.
The other night, we were all privileged to go to an emergency relief fundraiser in Washington, D.C. Some of you may have seen it on television. And there was a moment when Congressman Jack Murtha, chairman of the Appropriations Committee and a representative of Pennsylvania, broke down and cried in front of approximately 5,000 attendees and the nation as they watched on television, because as we relived the glories of Operation Desert Storm, he shared with us the pain of representing an area where the majority of people had died in the Scud attack on the barracks. And he shared with us what he had to go through in making those phone calls to those parents and wives. And he cried. And at that moment, I, like everyone else who watched it, cried and thought, I am so damn lucky to know that today I was going to stand here with you and cry because everybody came home safe, sound, and making us immensely proud. I will remember for a lifetime, and Captain, I am grateful for this moment. It seems like a lifetime ago where we stood on this same port and shivered and waved goodbye to you as you left us as members of our community and joined the world towards the international struggle. It is this lifetime for which we've been grateful to say here today, thank you so much. Now, I'm not alone in expressing my thanks, and I'm privileged, and I will be quick, but the sentiments were real. If you will just indulge me, Captain, for a moment. There's some friends back in Washington who have some messages to bring to you. Dear Captain Parada, welcome back from the Persian Gulf deployment in Operation Desert Storm. The men of the Normandy joined with the America Battle Group and multinational forces to inspire a grateful nation through your professional performance, selfless service, and sacrifice. From Staten Island to the waters of the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf, some 8,000 miles distant, you and your crew have demonstrated the readiness, mobility, and flexibility that are the hallmark of naval forces. The fact that this was the USS Normandy's maiden deployment makes your accomplishments all that more impressive. As you reunite with your friends and family and loved ones, I want you to know how proud we are of your service and how thankful we are for your safe return. Well done and welcome home, H. Lawrence Garrett, Secretary of the Navy. Greetings to the sailors of the USS Normandy. I wanted to send my heartiest congratulations to all of you for a job well done as you celebrate your return home. The American people know what a dangerous mission it was to drive Saddam Hussein from Kuwait. Together with forces from more than 20 other countries, you carried out an historic campaign. Our victory is a credit to your skill, training, leadership, and professionalism. You have served your country with honor and distinction. Last August, President Bush promised that America would stand by its friends and stand against aggression. He pledged that when our nation's security and interests were threatened, he would take action. Because of your courage and bravery, we kept that promise. But you were never alone in this struggle. All of America was behind you. Danger is a little easier to face, loneliness a little less of a burden, fear a little less awesome when you know your fellow countrymen are with you 100%. Nothing is better for morale, however, except coming home to friends and family. Again, congratulations on a job well done and welcome home, Dick Cheney, Secretary of Defense. From the White House, Washington, April 11th, 1991. To all of you, I'm pleased to send greetings to everyone gathered to honor the United States troops who have participated in Operation Desert Storm. This is a wonderful way to show our military personnel, especially those who we welcome home from the Persian Gulf, that we are tremendously proud of them. Our pride in our armed forces is equaled only by the greatness of what they've just accomplished. Working together with our coalition partners, they have not only freed a small defenseless country from brutal aggression, but also helped to lay the foundation for a more peaceful world, one marked by respect for human rights and the rule of law. However, while we give thanks to God for the success of Operation Desert Storm, we also remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice, those who lost loved ones, and all of the innocent people who have otherwise suffered as a result of this conflict. Let us pray for these individuals, and yes, let us pray for the Iraqi people, that a just peace may come to their strife-torn land. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. George Bush, Commander-in-Chief. That the most important message, however, comes from the people of this country. And when you come home, I hope you urge your sailors, after they have spent time with their families, to drive through the streets of Staten Island and Brooklyn. See the flags, see the yellow ribbons. There was a community that prayed for you every day, that cried for you every night, that felt immense pride in having you as a member of our home. And I don't know if you got the word, but you weren't on the base closure list. We stand here today and we can welcome you. The people of Staten Island and Brooklyn mean welcome home for good. Captain Parada, the men of the Normandy, thank you so much for giving us such great moments of pride and a great feeling of love and respect for each and every one of you. Thank you very much.
I can tell you that we certainly did know you were out there supporting us. We literally got, and I couldn't even give you a count, but thousands and thousands, and that is not an exaggeration, of support letters from the community from all over the country, but particularly Staten Island, addressed to Normandy, boxes, goodies, candy, letters, cards, and we knew you were out there supporting us.
It's great to be back home in Staten Island, in Brooklyn. Thank you. If anybody told me 30 years ago, maybe 29 years ago, that I'd be here in Staten Island hugging policemen, firemen, world presidents, maybe a congressman or congresswoman, that's amazing. Your friends, your family, you made us feel like heroes when we left, and it sure as hell made us feel like heroes when we come back. The support we felt when we were in the Persian Gulf and Red Sea was real, as you as it have shown today. We appreciate it. We're glad to be part of the Staten Island, Brooklyn family, and New York family. So I'm really grateful and glad to be an American, glad to be a Staten Islander and Brooklynite. So thank you. It's great to be back. Actually, the next thing is that we have some media here, and I acquiesced to answer a few questions. Excuse me? You know, they talk about what war is like, and it's a tremendous amount of boredom, followed by a few moments of complete terror, and other than that, that's whatever war, whether it's World War II, Korea, Vietnam, same thing. A lot of boredom, followed by a few seconds of some scary times. Well, we were primarily a shotgun, AEW shotgun, an escort for the USS American CV-66, a super carrier. We provide anti-surface and anti-air protection, or any other carrier depending on what our task was. So we were primarily tied to a carrier. At times we were directed to launch Tomahawk strikes against Iraq, and we also did that. No, we're not hit.
I can just prevail upon you folks for a moment. On behalf of Staten Island, we have a couple of mementos to give to the skipper. Can you bring him forward, please? Skipper, this is a shot of the famous bridge, the Arizona Bridge. By the way, while you were away yesterday, the New York State Senate passed a bill that would provide free transportation for your military personnel going to it. Captain, probably the premier artist of all times on Staten Island, a gentleman named John Noble, who is famous for his sea scenes. And this was given to us by the John Noble Collection, which is housed here on Staten Island, and it's presented to you and your men. That were at the rally at the Shalimar a few months ago, there was a young lady named Meredith Friendies who read this beautiful, beautiful poem. I met her mother out here today. I sent that poem to the president, and I received back a picture of the president I had not seen before, plus a little note from him to Meredith. We're going to present that to Meredith and Mom and Dad later. And I know I'm not scheduled to talk, but you're not going to stop me. I just want to say, on behalf of all the residents of Staten Island, how terribly proud we are of the skipper Joe here and all of the personnel on the ship. Those of us that were here before they left knew they were ready. They were totally ready, totally prepared. Our country has gone through a very, very emotional experience. And I would hope that if there's one lesson that we learned, is that we provided Captain Parada, the people that are up here before wearing the uniforms, the best that we could provide. Had we not done that, ladies and gentlemen, I would suggest to you that those who died in combat, the numbers would have been much, much, much higher. And the very least we can do in the future is take a lesson from what happened here. The performance of the military was superb. We lost a lot of lives, but when you consider the action that they were in, the loss of lives was a lot less than normally could be expected. So we have nothing but admiration and pride in our Commander-in-Chief, President George Bush. We continue, those of us that were home, to see scenes of Dick Cheney and Colin Powell together, and we had tremendous respect for the job they did and for General Schwarzkopf and the things that they did. Everybody in this country had reason to be proud. Staten Island's happy to have you all back home again, to knowing that you're all safe. We were there a few months ago at the lives and watched them all cry and pray and know the anguish they went through and many hours and days of prayers. And their prayers were answered. Go home today, safe and sound. Happy to have you back. Thank you very much.
Ladies, now that the ship has returned, you're working with the USO. What is going to be the program that you have for the sailors on the Normandy here?
Well, this has now become a new home port for them in Staten Island, so there's plenty of things to do for the dependent spouses and children of all the men on this ship. I'm sure that with the help of donations to the USO, there are many programs underway.
Can you give us a phone number or something?
Sure. The New York Metropolitan is 212-719-5433.
The other morning I had the privilege of being at a breakfast where General Colin Powell spoke. He gave a talk which I've never heard equal. But he centered the talk around the family, not just the mom and pop family, but the family within the military and the family within the community of the military. And it was a great lesson for the over 1,000 people that heard him speak. And all I got to tell you, Joe, the other officers and the members of the crew of the Normandy, you're our family. And I can't express to you from a personal basis how we feel about you guys all making it home and the great job you've done. All I can say to you is thanks for being there for all of us. We really appreciate it, and I personally do also. I'd like to ask Joe Midori to join me. We have some gifts and some toys for you. Joe, this is on behalf of the Staten Island Chamber of Commerce, and I'll let you read it.
It says, presented USS Normandy CG 60, Van Garsman, BZ. Now for the Army guys here, BZ means well done. Right, just super, thank you.
We also have the tradition, the finest tradition of the, at least the British Navy. I don't know what the rules are today. This is a pewter decanter, which will be engraved, again, from the Chamber of Commerce for the USS Normandy. I also have for you, Al, some personal memento, and again, a personal thanks for the hell of a job that you guys did leading this ship through Desert Storm. So again, thank you very much. Go ahead here.
Lots of bagels.
You know, it's funny that I would mention bagels. I was thinking lots of bagels. I was thinking, well, that'd be a hell of a gift. We got about 50 pounds of lox. And they'd drop it into you on the way here. This is a sample of a ditty bag that I believe that the Chamber put together and presented to each member of the crew. And it's gift certificates and lots of other goodies in there. But just to get things going for the crew and their family tonight, especially their wives, a little champagne. And I have one other thing. Just to compliment what Guy had mentioned before about the little lady that spoke at the rally back in February, I guess it was. As you may or may not know, she made all the TV news and so forth and so on. And it was not a dry eye in the house when Meredith Prendy read the poem to her dad that she had written to him. We were fortunate enough for her mom to get a copy of that letter, and we had it calligraphied and mounted up here, so when Guy and I get together, she'll get a permanent copy of the poem to go with the letter from George Bush. Final words, again, thank you very much for being there and for being there for us. We really appreciate
Okay, wonderful.
Glad to see you? Yeah? Well, what are you going to do now? What's the first thing you're going to do now?
Go home,
Go home?
build it here, and get under it.
Are you going to give Dad a big hug? Have you given Daddy a big hug?
I did.
You did? How about doing another one for me?
Wow.
That's great. Super.
I'm the sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law.
That's the wife. I'm the mother. That's mom.
Congratulations.
Thank
You were from Texas today?
Yes.
That's wonderful. That's great. How does it feel to see your son now?
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I was so worried.
Were you able to correspond while he was away?
Yeah.
Right.
Just letters.
What did he tell you about what he was doing?
Oh, well, he was having 20-hour days and working hard and, not always having time to eat. So, of course, I worried and worried.
Right. Well, he's back
As a
here
matter of
now.
fact, in a letter that I sent him a whole strip of stamps. I didn't know that the postage was free. I wanted to be sure he wrote me.
So he wrote back to you. That's great. What are you all planning on doing today? You celebrate? Okay, great. Well, enjoy your day, and congratulations on the safe return of everybody here aboard the Normandy, all right? Thank you, guys. Good luck. Welcome back.
Thank you.